It's Monday, and that means it is my comic collection day, brought to you by the homie True Believer Comics. Today, I'm going to put a little showcase on books that I picked up over the weekend in the wild. They have a huge impact on comics, specifically to date, especially during its time. It was crazy and out of the norm for a lot of the books. I'm referring to Miracle Man, as a character from British comics, originally in 1954 under the banner Marvel Man, but due to a lot of, as you can see the name itself, I mean, DC had its own issues with Captain Marvel, but given the names with issues with the name, they renamed him, and he became Miracle Man. He was rebooted under Alan Moore to a crazy ass storyline involving a fucking psychotic Kid Marvel Man, or I believe it was Kid Marvel Man, or Miracle Man. Sorry, Kid Miracle Man. Yes. So Miracle Man is basically the UK version of Shazam. He has the ability to transform into Miracle Man from his normal persona. He can fly, has super strength, he's invulnerable. It's all derived from technology. But yeah, he crazy superhuman strength, and he has his own Marvel family, the Miracle Crew. So yeah, the main storyline that I've read about in Wizard magazine revolved around Miracle Man forgetting who he was and eventually remembering who he was, and that starts starting some chain reactions, one of which causes his former sidekick to go psychotic. Now, if that sounds a little familiar, I feel like this was a huge influence on the Sentry in Marvel Comics. There's huge parallels there, but I digress. I was able to capture the first 3 issues in pristine condition over the weekend. We're talking, I'd say 8.5 and above. Might need some crisp, clean white pages. Beautiful. These are 85 books from 1985. But I always really was intrigued by the stories, and I loved it. Like I said, I saw excerpts in Wizard magazine, saw a lot of the panels. Crazy. I flipped through the book itself. The art is beautiful. It flips between the vibes of the 50s when he originated to modern art, especially for the 80s. 80s were a dark time. Everything was dark. Everything was going into these post-apocalyptic worlds as we were going into the 90s. Everybody was fearful. So there's a lot of that vibe going on in the book. Gary Leach was one of the artists, especially in the first book. Alan Davis also illustrated the 3rd issue. And the art is beautiful. I can't wait to get these graded and add them to the wall. I'm very happy that these are part of my PC. I really didn't foresee me ever actually owning them, but as soon as I saw the opportunity, I jumped on them. What I paid for was minuscule. Honestly, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm stoked. Let me know what you think of the books down below. What's one of those books you want, but don't know necessarily if you'll ever get it, but want it? Listen down below. Till the next alert, my nerds, appreciate you.